Hi guys, this is my take on chicken cordon bleu. It is ham and Swiss cheese wrapped in chicken, bakes in under 1 hour. And as you see, it is perfectly cooked at 165 degrees. The chicken is still very moist and you see the juices running out of it. If you want to see how I make this recipe, keep watching. Okay guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer. I'm back with a quick, easy weeknight meal for you guys. I have 3 skinless, boneless chicken breasts that I've washed with vinegar and patted them dry. Now I'm going to season them. I am going to use some honey Dijon mustard. I'm going to liberally spread this over each one. Those that don't know, chicken cordon bleu is ham and cheese, Swiss cheese wrapped in chicken. Swiss cheese and ham that is wrapped in chicken. So I'm going to liberally spread. I'm using honey Dijon. And then I'm going to season them with some onion powder. Those that know me, welcome back. You know I upload 2 videos a week and I always include an inspirational quote and always tell a controversial joke at the end. Seasoned salt. I'm using new camera equipment, you guys, so we'll see how this works out. This is my first time trying this. I'm going to use some garlic powder. And I'm going to season these on both sides. Sorry guys, I forgot black pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and put some black pepper on these. Those that know me, welcome back. You know, I upload 2 videos a week and I always include an inspirational quote and tell a controversial joke. And those that really know me know I love to season my food at least 12 hours to 24 ahead of time. I don't have time to do that today, so I'm going to show you a quick, fast, easy way to do this. This is honey baked ham that I had left over from the holidays. And I'm just going to lay a piece of ham that I've trimmed to fit inside each one of these chicken breasts. Now I'm using Swiss cheese. It's traditional for chicken cordon bleu. Normally you use Dijon mustard, but I'm using honey Dijon because that's what my husband likes. And I'm just going to add 1 slice on each one. And I may have to use some toothpicks. And then you want to take these and you want to roll them up. Like so. That's 1. That's 2. And if your chicken breasts are not flat like mine, I got them, they were $5 for this pack for 3. And they were pretty thin, but if you find that they're uneven, please take a mallet or something and thin them out. So I'm going to get a couple toothpicks and close it in because you don't want the cheese to ooze out. Okay, so I'm going to take some toothpicks and try and close these up a little bit just so I don't lose my cheese in here. And if it comes out, it's no big deal. This is a really quick, fast meal. Chicken only takes about 30 to 40 minutes depending on your oven to cook. And I'm going to be using a meat thermometer because you want to be at 165 degrees. Now I have 3 egg yolks. I've tried to remove as much of the white as I could because I don't like it. It gets really, really gloopy, as I say. And I've got my lined baking sheet that I'm going to spray with some Pam because I don't want my chicken to stick to the grates. Easier cleanup. And I'm going to take my chicken and I have another dish here. And I'm going to use panko seasoned breadcrumbs. You can use plain if you like. I have both, but I'm going to use the seasoned just for quick, fast, easy flavor. Dump those in there like that. Not measuring it. And I'm going to take the chicken breast and just lightly dip it in the egg. I've added water to the egg wash. And then I'm going to add the panko breadcrumbs and cover them. each one and put them on the baking sheet. We're gonna have this with baked potatoes tonight. And you can season this any way you like. You can even add Parmesan cheese to your breadcrumbs if they're plain. That was my plan, but like I said, it's all about innovation. I wanted to make this quick, and it's my one day off. I wanted to hurry up and get dinner done, so I'm just rolling these out. And I had the extra honey baked ham left over, and I wanted to use it for a couple recipes. So I'm just stuffing in a little bit of egg, 3 egg yolks. I took off as much as white as possible, and I have added a little bit of water to it. I'm just patting the breadcrumb mixture on top. Make sure these are coated. Give it some extra crunch. And I'm putting this on my lined baking sheet with the grill, with the grate, so they won't stick. Let me show you. So there you have it. I'm going to put those in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. And like I said, I will be checking them with my trusty meat thermometer. There you have it, perfectly cooked chicken cordon bleu. Now remember, I used honey mustard Dijon instead of the plain Dijon mustard because my husband likes honey mustard. And also I used honey baked ham, which is a lot thicker slice. So these took a little longer to cook. They took about 40 minutes to get to 165 degrees internal temperature for the chicken. But traditionally you'd use a Deli ham, just their thin slice like boar's head or whatever you can find that's reasonably priced. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe and give it a try. It's absolutely delicious. And the chicken is moist at 165 and the cheese is melted and the ham, as I stated, is already cooked. So let me tell you guys my joke. Okay guys, let me tell you my joke. What's your name, boy? The cop asked the young man. Peter, he replied. Do you have a stutter? Asked the cop kindly. No, sir, my dad has a stutter, and the guy who filled out my birth certificate was an asshole. Oh, that is so crazy. Peter. He put that on the birth certificate. That's terrible. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, to make it easier on yourself, like I said, mine had to cook about 40 minutes to get the internal temperature to 165 on the chicken because I used a thick slice of ham. I would go with deli meat, but like I said, I was trying to use up the chicken the ham that I had left over from the honey baked ham place, and you know, it's about 1/4 of an inch thicker sliced. But you can use any kind of mustard. If you want it spicy, go with a Creole spicy mustard, a whole grain mustard, a grainy mustard, anything you think your family will like. We're having it with baked potatoes. It goes great with a salad, mashed potatoes, or rice. You can make up a creamy sauce to go on top. If you like, hit me up in the comments, and I'll put the recipe in the description box for a creamy mustard sauce to go on top. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Come back for the next one. And God bless you all, and may health and wealth and prosperity come to all your families. God bless.